I can tell you from decades of experience that water issues rarely stay isolated. Chlorine shows up in your coffee, sediment builds around fixtures, and the contaminated water in your shower is the same water running through your kitchen and appliances. When you're narrowing down the best whole house water filter options for your home, the real decision is about matching your specific water conditions to the right type of system. In this video, you'll see how these filters compare in contaminant reduction, flow rate, installation style, maintenance demands, and long-term ownership across a range that includes compact cartridge systems, larger media tanks, city water-focused setups, higher flow configurations, and expandable designs. If you'd like to take a closer look at any of these whole house water filters, you'll find links in the description to the lowest price I've found right now for each one. Starting with the US Water Systems Bodyguard, this is the pick for homes that want serious chemical reduction across the whole plumbing line without turning the system into a complicated appliance, especially if your idea of the best whole house water filtration system starts with broad city water chemical control. It's built for common city water concerns like chlorine, chloramine, MTBE, TTHMs, PFOA, PFAS, and other chemical contaminants. So the water reaching your kitchen, bathrooms, laundry, and showers gets thoroughly treated before it ever reaches the tap. That matters a lot because this isn't one glass of water at a time. It's the water you drink, cook pasta with, make tea with, and stand under every morning. You're working with a whole home chemical removal system, so the benefit shows up everywhere, not just at a dedicated drinking faucet. The filtration stack is where the Bodyguard earns its place. First, a 5-micron Magna pre-filter catches fine sediment, so dirt, sand, rust, and small particles don't head straight into the main media bed or your fixtures. That pre-filter uses a double O-ring seal, so untreated water is kept from sneaking around the cartridge instead of passing through it. After that, catalytic carbon, granular activated carbon, and KDF55 media work together. The carbon targets chlorine, chloramine, VOCs, taste, and odor, while the KDF media supports heavy metal reduction and helps control microbial growth inside the bed. In everyday use, that means the water coming out of the tap tastes cleaner, smells more neutral, and feels less like treated municipal water when you're showering or washing clothes. For sizing, the Bodyguard gives you 10, 15, and 20 gallons per minute options, with coverage ranging from 1 to 3 bathrooms up to 6 or more bathrooms, so you can easily match the system to real household demand instead of guessing. The full 1-inch ports and upflow design support strong movement through the media, so running a shower while someone fills a pot at the sink feels normal rather than restricted. Ownership stays straightforward too. The sediment pre-filter is replaced every 6 to 12 months, and the carbon tank is rebedded every 5 to 7 years for continued chemical removal. If you want a reliable, high-flow city water system built around broad chemical reduction and simple long-term upkeep, the US Water Systems Bodyguard Whole House Water Filter and Chemical Removal System is the one built for that role. If you're choosing a whole house system, leave a comment with your top priority: stronger contaminant reduction, higher flow, or easier maintenance, because that usually points you toward the right setup. Next in these whole house water filtration system reviews, the Crystal Quest Smart Whole House Water Filter is the most configurable option in the lineup, especially if you want room to tailor the system around your home size and water priorities. You can choose 1.5 cubic feet of media for 1 million gallons and 1 to 3 bathrooms, or 2 cubic feet for 1.5 million gallons and 2 to 4 bathrooms. That gives you a clearer way to size the filter around the number of bathrooms you actually use, which matters when someone's showering, the washing machine is running, and the kitchen sink is running at the same time. The system is available as a standalone filter, or with a salt-free conditioner or softener, so it fits homes that want filtration only or a more complete water treatment setup. Unlike with entry-level systems, the core filtration is broad and layered for maximum contaminant removal. A 20-inch sediment cartridge handles sand, silt, dirt, and visible debris first, so the downstream media sees cleaner water and the system has a better foundation to work from. The smart multimedia then combines standard and catalytic coconut shell granular activated carbon with Eagle redox alloys, ion exchange resin, and ceramic and tourmaline balls. In plain English, that blend removes chlorine, chloramine, VOCs, THMs, pesticides, herbicides, petroleum, and pharmaceutical byproducts, lead, mercury, and other inorganic contaminants, all while helping maintain a balanced pH. So when you pour water for coffee, rinse vegetables, or fill a pot for soup, the system is working on both the obvious taste and odor issues and the less visible contaminants that matter over repeated daily use. The Crystal Quest setup also leans into whole home ownership. Service flow runs from 9 to 11 gallons per minute on the 1 million gallon version and 10 to 13 gallons per minute on the 1.5 million gallon version, so you get filtration sized for normal multi-bathroom use. Automatic backwashing keeps the media bed refreshed without making you manage it by hand, and optional add-ons like a 12 gallons per minute UV sterilizer, leak detector valve, vacuum breaker, metered valve, and oxidation system let you build the system around more specific water concerns. That makes it a strong fit for homeowners who want broad filtration with multiple configuration paths instead of a one-shape-fits-all setup. And that's where the Crystal Quest Smart Whole House Water Filter makes the most sense. Moving to the SoftPro Fluoride and Chlorine Plus Super Filter, this one stands out when fluoride and modern city water contaminants are high on your priority list. For homes comparing the best whole home water filtration system picks with fluoride reduction in mind, its combination of catalytic carbon and bone char media gives it a clear purpose. The system is built to go beyond basic carbon filtration because it removes fluoride, chlorine, chloramines, PFAS, forever chemicals, pesticides, and other common city water contaminants. Fluoride and PFAS are the kinds of contaminants people think about because exposure adds up through drinking water, cooking water, coffee, tea, and anything else you consume day after day. So this isn't just about making water taste nicer. It's about adding a stronger whole home barrier before that water reaches your glass, your cooking pot, and your shower. The way the SoftPro moves water through the tank matters too. Its upflow design pushes water upward through the catalytic carbon and bone char media, increasing circulation and contact time so the media has more opportunity to absorb contaminants. Catalytic carbon is especially useful for chlorine and chloramine, which utilities use for disinfection, but which contribute to chemical taste, odor, and shower steam exposure. Bone char adds the fluoride-focused layer, so the system is aimed at households that don't want fluoride reduction limited to a small drinking water filter. In practice, you get treated water throughout the house for brushing teeth, cooking rice, filling bottles, and showering, instead of only at one faucet. For ownership, the SoftPro Super Filter keeps the routine light. It doesn't require electricity, it doesn't create wastewater, and the media lasts up to 6 to 10 years or 600,000 to 1 million gallons in normal conditions, so you're not constantly planning cartridge swaps. The automatic backwash override is designed for clean city water and skips up to 10 backwash cycles, so you save water instead of flushing the media bed when it isn't needed. It's sized for medium to large homes with up to 4 to 6 bathrooms, which makes it a practical match for families who want stronger whole-house city water filtration without daily maintenance. If fluoride, chlorine, chloramines, and PFAS are the contaminants you most want addressed throughout the home, the SoftPro Fluoride and Chlorine Plus Super Filter is the most targeted choice here. Leave a comment with the water issue that pushed you to start shopping. Chlorine smell, sediment, fluoride, PFAS, hard water signs, or something else, because it helps other viewers compare real home situations and also shows just how widespread these contamination issues really are. Next up, the Kindwater E1000 takes a different approach. Compact, cartridge-based filtration for city water without a large media tank taking up floor space. If your version of the best whole home water filter is something clean, compact, and easy to service, this one could be your top pick. The one-piece manifold and housing are precision-molded and leak-proof, and the system mounts without needing floor space, so it fits neatly in homes where a bulky tank setup feels like too much. Made in the USA, it's built for indoor or outdoor installation where conditions allow, and the overall footprint is 29 inches high, 15.5 inches wide, and 8 inches deep, with extra room needed on the sides for plumbing. That means you're getting a whole house filter that feels more like a clean utility wall install than a big equipment cluster. The E1000 uses 2 stages, and each one has a clear job. The first stage is a 5-micron pleated sediment filter that removes up to 95% of visible particulate matter, including dirt, sand, silt, clay, rust, and debris. So your water looks clearer and the carbon stage doesn't have to carry that load. Its oversized 20-inch pleated design supports up to 15 gallons per minute, so the filter still keeps strong flow for normal household use. The second stage is a 5-micron catalytic activated coconut shell carbon block, which targets 155 plus contaminants, including chlorine, chloramine, VOCs, pesticides, herbicides, THMs, and haloacetic acids. Chlorine and chloramine are common city water disinfectants, so reducing them helps your tap water smell cleaner, taste better, and feel less harsh when you're showering, while obviously making it much safer to drink as well. The ownership routine is simple, which is a big part of the appeal. Regular filter changes every 6 to 12 months are the main maintenance task, and the cartridge swap is a twist-off, swap, twist-back-on process that takes only minutes. The E1000 is rated up to 15 gallons per minute and up to 5 full bathrooms, so it's built for everyday household demand like showers, dishwashers, and washing machines running without a noticeable pressure drop. It also doesn't require electricity and operates with no wastewater, so you don't have a power draw, brine discharge, or regeneration routine to manage. If you want a compact city water filter with certified components, strong flow, and easy cartridge changes, the Kindwater E1000 Whole House Water Filter is the cleanest fit. If you're deciding between a compact cartridge system and a larger media tank setup, leave a comment with which direction you're leaning and what matters most in your home. And of course, I'm happy to answer any questions you might have about picking the right water filter for your particular needs. Finally, among the best whole house water filters for long-life chlorine reduction, the Aquasana Rhino is the steady option for homes that want a proven whole house filter with a 10-year ownership horizon. It's independently tested to NSF and ANSI standard 42 to remove up to 97% of chlorine for 1 million gallons or up to 10 years. So it directly targets the chemical contamination, unpleasant taste, and nasty odor that many people notice in their city water every day. Chlorine is used to disinfect municipal water, but when left unfiltered, also shows up in coffee, tea, cooking water, shower steam, and laundry. Reducing it across the home means your daily water feels less like treated utility water and more like water you actually want to drink and cook with. The Rhino uses an upflow, dual-tank design that increases water contact time with the filtration media while helping prevent clogging and media channeling. The bottom tank contains activated carbon for chlorine reduction, while the top tank includes copper-zinc KDF media that supports chlorine reduction, extends system life, and inhibits bacteria and algae growth inside the system. That design gives the water more time with the media instead of racing straight through, which is exactly what you want when the goal is whole house treatment. So when you fill a glass, rinse produce, run a bath, or wash clothes, the same filtration approach is working before the water gets to that point of use. For sizing, the base Rhino has a rated flow rate of 7 gallons per minute and a peak flow rate of 14.6 gallons per minute. And it's designed for homes with up to 2.5 bathrooms and 4 or fewer people. It doesn't require electricity, drain lines, or backwashing, so the day-to-day experience stays quiet and simple. Standard replacement timing is straightforward too. The 20-inch pre-filter is replaced every 2 months, the post-filter every 6 months, and the optional low-maintenance pre-filter lasts 3 times longer than the standard pre-filter. You can also add a salt-free conditioner, UV filtration that sterilizes up to 99.8% of bacteria and non-pathogenic viruses, or a bypass kit for easier service. But for smaller city water households focused on long-life chlorine reduction, the Aquasana Rhino Whole House Water Filter is the steady, proven pick. So here's the simple way to choose. If you want broad chemical reduction with high-flow sizing, start with the US Water Systems Bodyguard. If you want the most configurable media tank setup, look at the Crystal Quest Smart Whole House Water Filter. If fluoride, chlorine, chloramines, and PFAS are your biggest concerns, the SoftPro Fluoride and Chlorine Plus Super Filter is the focused option. If you want compact cartridge-based city water filtration, the Kindwater E1000 is the easiest fit. And if you want long-life chlorine reduction for a smaller city water home, the Aquasana Rhino is the clean, steady choice. You can compare the best whole house water filtration systems for yourself using the links in the description box, where I've put the lowest price I've found right now for each one.